Almost all of the internet does not travel through satellites. It travels through cables laid across the ocean floor. Every message you send, every video you stream, and every payment you make depends on these cables. They quietly carry the digital traffic of the modern world. More than 90% of global internet data moves through undersea fiber optic cables. They connect continents and keep distant parts of the world in sync. These cables are thinner than a garden hose, yet they carry enormous amounts of information. They form the physical backbone of the global internet. When you open a website, your data does not float through the air. It travels as pulses of light through glass fibers, crossing oceans at nearly the speed of light. Inside each cable are multiple fiber strands that transmit information continuously. These signals can travel thousands of kilometers without stopping. Cables do not simply appear in the ocean. They begin and end at carefully selected landing stations along coastlines around the world. From these landing points, data is routed across land through data centers and exchange hubs. Only then does it reach its final destination. Most of the time, this entire system works silently. You never notice it, because nothing appears to go wrong. But there is one place where this system becomes fragile. And it is not where most people expect. The biggest threats to undersea cables are not hackers or cyber attacks. They are anchors, fishing equipment, and construction accidents. A single ship dragging an anchor across the seabed can damage or sever a cable in minutes. These accidents happen more often than most people realize. When a cable is damaged, entire regions can experience slowdowns. Bank transactions stall, calls drop, and online services struggle. These events rarely cause total internet blackouts. Instead, the system begins to degrade gradually. That is because the internet is designed to survive failure. Traffic is automatically rerouted when a connection breaks. If one path is unavailable, data flows around it using alternate routes. This process often happens in seconds, without human intervention. Specialized repair ships are dispatched to locate the damaged cable. They raise it from the seabed and carefully splice it back together. These repairs can take days or even weeks. In deep water or harsh conditions, recovery can be slow. But the most fragile part of the system is not deep underwater. It is where cables come ashore. A small number of landing stations connect entire countries or regions to the global internet. If one of these points fails, there may be no easy backup. Some parts of the world rely on only a handful of cable connections. In those places, redundancy is limited. The reason the global internet usually survives damage is redundancy. Multiple cables, multiple routes, and multiple backups keep data flowing. But redundancy is not infinite. Some systems depend on far fewer connections than others. The internet feels wireless, instant, and effortless. In reality, it is physical and surprisingly fragile. It lies silently beneath the ocean, carrying the world's digital traffic. Most of the time, it goes completely unnoticed. The internet does not float above us. It runs below us. And almost no one ever sees it.